Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Rezza Almiana Putri, and in this time, I will presenting about text, text types, and genre. Okay, first, what is text? Text is one of the main elements that play significant role in communication. And according to Holiday, language that is doing some job in some context, and a text is a unit of language in use. People communicating in language to do not to do so simply, but means of individual words or fragments of sentence, but by means of text. We speak text. We speak text. We read text. We listen to text. We write text, and we even translate text. Text is the basic for any disciplines such as law, religion, medicine, science, politics, and etc. Text is used in linguistics to refer to any passage, spoken or written, or whatever language that does form a unified whole. Text can be written according to their structure and style. The main types of text types are narrative, descriptive, directing, and argumentative. For Haliday and Hassan, a text is semantic unit. In its social semantic perspective, text is an object of social exchange of meaning. Haliday makes semantic with both sociology and linguistics. Accordingly, text is science representation of socio-cultural, even embedded in a context situation. According to Carter and McCarthy from 2006, a text may be written or spoken long or short, but must be functional. It is semantically and pragmatically coherent in its real-world context. It can have whatever length that form a unified word. That is, a text can be single word, for example, slow, sign of the root, or a sequence of utterance or sentence. For example, a speech, a letter, a novel, and etc. A single sentence, I am in the bed, cannot be considered as a text, but a dialogue below a text. Below is a text. A text can be recognized as such through textually. The Bigrande and Tisler mentions 7 standards of textually. First, cohesion. Second, coherence. Third, intentionality. Fourth, acceptability. And fifth, informativity. Next, contextuality. And the last, intertextuality. Okay, I will explain about the 7 standards of textuality. The first standard is cohesion. Cohesion describes the ways component of sentence of a text are grammatically and lexically connected. Okay. The second is coherence. Coherence is the logical link between the element of the text. It enables the readers and hearers to understand the writer's and speaker's intention. Third is intentionality. Intentionality includes the attention of the text producer to receptions. Intentionality is reflected in the writer's manipulation of a rhetorical devices common and question and suggestion and etc. The next standard is acceptability. Acceptability concerns the text receiver attitude that the text should constitute useful and or relevant details or information such that is worth accepting. Next standard is informativity. Informativity is this principle that makes a text having a communicative value. It is the informativity value of synthetic expression. It represents the extent to which the text is expected of known by the receptors. For example, the definite expression "the long man with the blue hat" has more communicative value than using the pronouns such as he or him. Therefore, informativity is an essential system in textuality. Next is contextuality. Contextuality is a principle that focuses on the importance of context in communication. For effective communication is in language, use is determined by the contextual knowledge the participants share. Next, the last is intertextuality. Intertextuality is a principle that refers to past experience, that is the formation and understanding of a text is affected by the formation of another text which is similar to it. This is according from Karsten 1997. In other words, interpreting a text sometimes needs information from other texts. So if one read a text about the Second World War in the past, for example, he will not find any difficulty in understanding another text which talks about the same topic. Okay, the difference between the terms the text types and genre. The terms text types and genre are often used interchangeably in different contexts and are generally to mean the same idea. In some readings to that too, these terms have been equated. Text type and genre are seen as essentially the same. However, it is important to understand that there is a difference between the two. So, what is the actual difference between the text and genre? It is easy to answer the question by providing two quick definition. However, it is the understanding the context behind the definition that is important, because text type and genre are very similar in practical context. It is important to understand how they relate to each other, and this will also explain why these terms are often used interchangeably. Okay, the conclusion about this section has an attempt to clarify some terms which are somewhat confusing, such as the term text, the text types, and genre. The use of these terms by various linguists and liberal theorists working under different tradition or orientation is examined, and a possible way of synthesizing their insight is discussed. Okay, I think enough for my presentation in this time. I am Rezza Almiana Putri. Thank you very much, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.